What's up, everybody? Oh man, I am pretty juiced right now. As you can see, I have a little theme set up for today. Today is a special day. Netflix just released a movie, a Western. For those who don't know, Westerns are up there when it comes to me in movies. I like Westerns. Yeah. I used to watch them with my dad all the time. Netflix dropped The Harder They Fall. Woo-wee. Man. So, The Harder They Fall is directed by James Samuel. Let me get this cast out to you guys. You won't, man. So, this is starring Jonathan Majors as Nat Love, Eddie Gathegi as Bill Pickett, R.J. Seiler as Jim Beckworth, Danielle Detweiler as Cuffy, aka Cathay Williams, Zaza Beetz as Mary Fields, Regina King as Trudy Smith, Lakeith Stanfield, who is super famous for his role in Black Messiah, Judas and the Black Messiah. He plays Cherokee Bill. Aegis Elba as Rufus Buck. Delroy Lindo as my man Bass Reeves, though. And last but not least, Dion Cole as Wiley Esco. Now that's just to name a few. There's a lot of other characters in here. And really quick, for those who may not know, Nat Love, Bill Pickett, Jim Beckworth, Kathy Williams, Mary Fields, Cherokee Bill, Rufus Buck, Bass Reeves, they were all real people. Like, they actually existed. Oh my gosh. So, some of you may know about Bass Reeves. He's a very famous, one of the first black deputies in America back in the day, and he used to be a slave. And the Lone Ranger is based off of him. Facts. Man. And Nat Love, also a real person, was a slave, was super famous in the he was famous as far as like being a cowboy, and he was really good at, like, he was a really good marksman. He had his nickname was Deadwood Dick. So if you were saucy at popping fools, you would get the name Deadwood. That was a popular nickname for people that was dope back in the day. Jim Beckworth and Cherokee Bill were both looked at as gunslingers, you could say. Jim Beckworth was really known as a good fighter, though, and he traded fur. All these guys are black, obviously. Man, Zaza Beetz plays Mary Fields, and Mary Fields is also known as the first black woman to carry mail on the Star Route in America. And not only was she famous for that, she was about 6 feet tall. She always carried a gun, and she had attitude. So it would always be a bad idea to try to run up on Stagecoach Mary. That was her nickname, Stagecoach Mary. Aegis Elba, he plays Rufus Buck. Rufus Buck was an actual real person. He was pretty terrible, though. He was a leader of a gang, rolling on fools, robbing, raping, you know, the usual with the cowboys back in the day. And Wiley Esco. Not too much is known about my man Wiley Esco. I'll say that. But yeah, The Harder They Fall, like I said, is directed by James Samuel. I've known him. He executive produced The Great Gatsby, and this movie is also produced by Jay-Z. So, with that being said, every music, all the soundtracks in here are fire throughout the movie. But let me let you guys. All right, look, I'm doing a non-spoiler review. I like this movie so much. Oh boy, I really want to get into deep detail, but I want everybody to go see it. Like I said, it's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's gonna start trending real soon because it's that good. But it follows Nat Love, played by Jonathan Majors. He is out for revenge. Rufus Buck came and pretty much, killed his mom and dad. Long story short, and he grew up and he's out for revenge. You know what I'm saying? Rufus Buck is a complicated antagonist, to say the least. I wouldn't necessarily say straight up that he was a bad guy, but in the movie, he's the bad guy. Trudy Smith, who's played by Regina King. Oh my goodness. Regina King almost stole the show in this one. She was so entertaining, but she's like Rufus Buck's sidekick. I won't even say sidekick. This is like his partner. Not even sidekick, his partner. And so Rufus has his gang and Nat Love has his gang. And it's one of those stories. It's a revenge story. It's classic Western revenge story. And the way it's done is so amazing. And the way it's shot, you can tell the James Samuel was for sure influenced by Quentin Tarantino in his westerns. Because if I watched this movie not knowing who directed it or whatnot, I probably would have guessed like, oh damn, Quentin Tarantino, pulled another one out of his hat. You know what I'm saying? Because it was that familiar. With that being said, the shots in here, dude. Oh, goodness. There's shots of when these guys are shooting their guns, and each time they shoot, like, the camera gets closer and closer. It's so clean. And a very popular phrase in this movie is, exhale. Now, there's a scene involving Aegis Elba when he exhales, and it reminded me of the Matrix movie. I'll just say that. I'll leave it there. But yeah, man, the camera work in this, props to James Samuel. I was like, pretty much, as far as the story and the camera work is going, I'm on the edge of my seat, dude. And the way the color palette is in this. So when you visit these towns, I love it. It's like I said, I watch a lot of westerns. Westerns always got that that dirty, dusty grit feel to them. This has that, but when it gets to these towns, like I said, this is a black cowboy film. When it gets to these black towns, the colors are beautiful. The way it's shot is like it's taken straight out of a graphic novel. Like it's ripped right from the pages. And I find it funny because there's a scene, it's not a spoiler, but they go to a all-white town. And it's literal. When they get to this other town, like, it's so boring looking, you know what I'm saying? This white-owned town, and it's just so dry and, like, white looking. It's literal white looking. It's just hilarious. I love that. I love that he did that. He threw that in there. But, yeah, but when you get to, like, these black towns, you're dealing with these bars and these saloons, everything, the designs, set designs, the costumes, fire. Not once was I thinking like, oh, that's cheap. Oh, that was easy to do. Nah, the whole time I'm like, dang, like, this is why I like period pieces. Like, when they go all out and make you feel like you are back there with them. You back in those Western days. And like I said, it's a Western, so that camaraderie with all the gangs, like with Nat Love's gang, it's crazy saucy, man. You got Bill Pickett. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I forgot to mention Bill Pickett, but Bill Pickett is also in this. And he's on Nat Love's gang. Nat Love's gang. Yeah, he's in his gang. He's a great character. RJ Seiler, who plays Jim Beckworth, everybody has their tropes. So if I had to put them in that category, Bill Pickett would be the roof guy. He's always on the roof, he knocking stuff down from far away, from far distances. You got Jim Beckworth, who's the quick gunslinger, know all the tricks, you know what I'm saying? And a good movie to compare this to, as I was watching it, like I said, I love Westerns. I was watching this, and I was getting Tombstone vibes. If you don't know what Tombstone is, got this guy hiding back here. For those who know, Doc Holliday was also very famous gunslinger. And I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, this guy, James Samuel, had to be influenced by Tombstone, because there's so many, I don't want to say it's a lot of stuff taken from Tombstone, but like I said, a lot of Westerns usually have like the same kind of storytelling. It's not too crazy. It doesn't get too deep. But with this one, it rides along right with Tombstone. It may not get, if I had to like compare it to Tombstone, it would be like a condensed, funner version. Like, I love Tombstone. It's one of my favorite Westerns. But this one, The Harder They Fall, is like the condensed version of that. And just, it's super flavorful. That's what I have to, that's the word I gotta use. There's so much flavor in this, man. You have your scene like in Tombstone where you got your gunslinger who is like known for being the fastest, you know what I'm saying? But you got your other gunslinger who wants to be known as being the fastest, who heard about this other guy, but he wants to challenge him, you know what I'm saying? There's a scene in The Harder They Fall with the gunslingers that I don't want to say I saw it coming, but bruh, I was used when I seen it, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I love Western so much, I literally called it out. I'm like, now, if this happens the way I think, whoo, yes, I was so juiced. But yeah, man, oh God. I don't want to go too deep, man. Like I said, the story grabbed me, man. It was one of those things where you think you have the full story, but when you get to the end, there's something revealed. And that reveal is no small reveal. Like, when you get the reveal at the end of what's the basis of the story, why is everything going on, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because, like I said, the movie starts off, it goes straight into it. Like, it lets you know from jump, like, this is going to be bloody, violent, and loud. And I made sure I turned up the speakers on this one, man. The music, everything just was on point, dude. And like, I can't stress enough with the camera work, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy had me in it the whole time, dude. The dialogue, like I said, if I had to guess without knowing who directed it, I would have called Quentin Tarantino on this. Like, I would have thought it was him. Like, I love the dialogue in this as well. It's not too long. It's not too short. It's just right, and it's a open-ended ending, if you know what I mean. So there's a possibility for it to be another one of these. Would I want there to be another one? I don't think so. I think I liked it. Just with the Westerns, like I said, I got big Tombstone vibes from this, and it was just one of those, and I wanted it to be just one of these, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I want them to leave this alone for a little while. Yeah, I don't want them to try to, cash in on this. I want to see what happens. I want to see how big this can get. But yeah, man, The Harder They Fall dropped on Netflix. I saw the trailer a while back. I was excited for it. Been doing this YouTube thing, getting caught up in all my stuff. I literally forgot about the movie. And a friend of mine hit me up and was like, "You ain't seen That Harder They Fall yet?" And I'm like, "What? They dropped that?" Dude, when I say, like, I was busy that day. And I found out they dropped that. I stopped what I was doing to check it out, just to check it out, you know what I'm saying? And I had to watch the whole thing. I wanted to review it the day of, but man, I had to let it marinate, dude. I had to let it marinate. Comment below if y'all want me to do a spoiler review. I really don't want to. Maybe after a while it's been out, but I guess we could get in depth in this, because like it would be really fun to talk about or whatever. Maybe I'll get my boy Callie Banks in here and see what's up and see how he feels about it. But yeah, this is going to be one of the movies at the top of the year for me, man. This is going to get 4K bought, put on the shelf. I'm getting a poster. I don't know, y'all know, I'm into posters, man. Movie posters is my thing too. So yeah, I got to check that out. I appreciate you guys for stopping through. Today, like I said, was a special one. I had to get a little bit. I got my Will Smith, babe, you know what I'm saying? I got all my black people out here, man. Got my Static Shock, my Mace Windu. Got my my boy Morpheus, my T'Challa, man, Tevin Campbell. Hey, man. Oh, I already know Skeeter's black, so I would have got Piccolo down here, but I didn't want to have to grab him from the bottom or whatever. Piccolo's black. But yeah, man, thank you guys for coming through. Real quick before I get out of here, Shoes for Nerds. This is not too crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm doing this little special today. These are Bapes, but not just any Bapes. Jet Life Bapes. Currency did a collab with Bape. It had his own little shoe drop and some gear, but you know, I got the shoes because I'm a shoe guy. I fuck with rap too. Rap is my thing. And Jet Life for life, man. Come on, man. Just a little taste. A little bit. But yeah, man, thank y'all for coming through. I'm probably gonna start watching this again, and I'm gonna be thinking about doing a spoiler review. That's how much I like this movie. So yeah, man, y'all come back again. I will see you guys later. Peace.